What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Beers and Deers podcast. I'm your host, Chuck, and this is...
Johnny.
So, let's start off with an introduction. Obviously, I said my name is Chuck.
Yeah.
That's Johnny. We work together. Been working together, 2 years?
Well, the 14th. I was 2 years and the 14th.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
It's his fault for me getting into hunting. Blaming it 100% on him.
Oh, that's right. I'm surprised your wife hasn't yelled at me.
Yeah, she will.
Probably.
Now that we can hunt on Sundays in Pennsylvania.
I know. What was it? Three days past 2 years? 1 day for deer, 1 day for bear, and...
Yeah. No, it was 3 weekends for deer, I know that.
Yeah. Bear was one of them, too. So...
Yep, now pretty much all Sundays are
Yeah.
huntable.
It's only gonna get more expensive. More ammo.
Yeah.
more misses.
I ordered Evolution Outdoors broadheads.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna... I can't make the commitment to Rage. I love Rage broadheads, but it's like $60 for 3 broadheads. So I'm gonna go with the G5s. I'm gonna try the Mega Meats.
Mega Meats.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys using them lately. So seen some good reviews, some good outcomes. So I'm gonna go with them.
The podcast that I listen to.
Yes.
WCB.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Hunting Public. That's pretty them and Seek One.
Sequan. He was just on WCB.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I met him at the Great Outdoorsman Show where I did the archery competition. We were walking through the boat. I think it was the boat hall. And my brother was like, "Yo, there's Lee." And I'm like, "Where?" So I kind of fangirled a little bit.
Lee Ellis.
Yeah, good dude, real good dude.
The man.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, real good. Like I said, good dude. Nicest dude. You know, he cut people short, but he was like, I gotta go. You know, it's celebrity on the move.
Busy dude.
Yeah, but all in all, nice guy to talk to. Real good. But yeah, like you said, I got you into hunting. I started hunting probably I was 10-ish, and nobody in my family hunts. Nobody. My dad said when he shot like a rabbit when he was like 10 years old. He cried. So he's like, I'll never shoot another animal again. Yeah. So I got into hunting because a lot of my buddies were into it. I started out just going out and spotting. My buddies would drive around in the cars. 12-year-old me smoking cigarettes, whatever. So yeah, they got me into hunting, and growing up on the farm, I would see deer all the time. So I was like, well, you know what? Yeah, this seems like something I could really get into. And then for my 10th birthday, my mom and dad got me my first bow. Got a Fred Bear. And ever since then, I was hooked. But the thing now is, actually, before I switch topics, my mom was like, talking to my dad, because we all golf and stuff like that. And he was just like, she goes, why don't you try something a little bit cheaper, get something involved with your son, whatever. Well, she quickly realized that hunting is no cheaper than golf.
Not cheap at all.
No, he came home with like an $800 shotgun, and he's like, I don't know, this is what my friends told me I needed. She goes, well, it's $800. Well, that's what it's going to cost. This is your fault. So, my dad got his he shot a doe off her back porch, like the first season. They would come out there to the left of our property. There's a little small horse pasture, and they would just come down the fence with horse pasture and come out in the field. We would just see them off our deck.
We're from PA, by the way. We live in PA.
Yes. Chester County, PA, which everybody's always like, oh, there's great big deer in Chester County. Well, let me know when you find them.
Yeah.
Because every time I see them,
the one's not on the side of the road, dead.
Yeah, exactly. That too, or you're on a job site in the middle of Villanova, hoity-toity rich people, and you see them walking through their front yards, and it's like, that's where they are, but you can't hunt them.
Just gotta become urban hunters.
I know. Well, I've been working at it, dude. I've been working at it, door knocking. I started my whole thing with the hunting bros, So My brother said he would be getting into it, and he lost touch with a lot of hunting just because it was my grandfather allowed like other hunters in the area to come in and red tag in off season, which is actually what we're dealing with now. We've had 2 hunters on the farm in the past month, I think it is, and I sent you that picture of that big 8-pointer
Yeah.
we had walking around. He's in a bachelor group of I think 6 other bucks. Well, we saw them out in the field the other night, and we were glassing them and stuff like that. And my sister comes home from ride. She brought her horse over to the farm to ride around, and she's like, there's a hunter out in the field. And we're like, are you serious? And here, sure enough, the bachelor group of bucks come. And we're watching them, and then bam! Then thank God, because there's been suspicion of them shooting bucks during out of season. So we have trail cameras up. We've told them to stay out of certain areas on the farm, and we heard that gunshot. And thankfully, all the bucks were still standing, but then they took off. And obviously what that does is it puts pressure on the bucks. So when hunting season comes around, when we're out there hunting,
Yep.
they're not.
They're all gone.
Yeah. So they're all in neighboring farms and stuff like that where we don't have permission because they already have hunters and stuff on it. So it gets stressful. We've talked to my grandfather about it, but him being a pastor and just being an all-around good person, he wants the deer off the farm, and he's letting other hunters have opportunities. We've talked to him about it, but he's just like, I just don't want him on the farm. All right, your farm, your rules. So it is what it is.
Definitely is what it is.
Yeah. So Chuck and I Chuck being a hunter for the first you only have 1 season down, don't you?
1 season down.
So you haven't really acquired any private spots yet. So, and with me losing spots because of developers and stuff like that, I've had my hand dipped into public land too. So, and we've done all right. We've seen quite a few, which is nice.
Yep, just got a saddle. So this will be my first year saddle hunting.
Yeah, I know, dude. We've been watching the guys use all the saddles, and I've only ever used ladder stands, and I've kind of weaned away from climbers. I've had some bad experience with climbers.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
No, and it's.
I think I used mine twice last year.
Yeah,
maybe 3 times.
Yeah, and with it being it's sketchy climbing a tree to begin with, just by the teeth on the climber. It's a pain in the ass to freaking drag it in there. Walking, yeah. Because you put your standing what, 2 miles into the woods?
It's just over a mile and a half.
Yeah, screw that.
I got a different plan this year though.
Yeah.
I got a very different plan.
What do you got going on?
So I was talking to a guy that used to frequent the area that I don't know how much you'll be hunting over there. He told me to stick close to all of the properties.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna.
So is it just a small secluded spot around developments or?
Well, the whole outside of the game lands is all private property.
Okay. Yeah.
So get to where this guy owns 5 acres that butts up to the game lands.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, the deer go to bed there.
Yeah.
And then they'll leave their yard, go into the game lands, eat,
mm-hmm.
and then go back to bed.
Right. Yeah. So, that's what we used to do a lot of. Like I said, lost to developers. But for a little while, I still have a property. It's just overgrown because it's an old lady who owns it. I went over there maybe once last year, and it's just become so overgrown that it's just it's gonna take a whole summer just to clear it out. And with her being older, she doesn't want the noise of chainsaws and machinery over there and whatever. But it's just literally a 1 acre lot. Her back of her yard backs up to a big bean field, and then her front yard is literally just an acre of woods. But it's dead set around the development. So, and that's what deer do, obviously. When they feel pressured, like you were saying in the game lands, they're butting up against the houses because they know those hunters can't go that close.
Mm-hmm.
So that's their comfort zone.
Gotta catch them coming out of their comfort.
Exactly, yeah. So that's what this little 1 acre lot is her 1 acre of woods in front of her house. We would go in there the first year we went in there because the lady who owns the property was a customer of my uncle who does who owned his landscaping business, and he's the one who turned us on to this lady's property. And we would go in there the first season, and you would have 40 deer bedded in this freaking wooded lot.
In a 1 acre lot.
Yeah, in the 1 acre lot. And you'd walk in, there's no pressure there, so you could walk in there, be loud as you could be, climb the tree stand, pick one out, snipe it, and then get out of there in like 20 minutes. But then another hunter got in there, and he just totally overhunted it. He was in there almost every other day, and they caught wind of it pretty quick, and then they just disappeared. Yeah. So that's where my dad got, I think his second 8-pointer. That's the one hanging above the mantle, above the fireplace. But yeah, he got his 2 bucks and was like, "Yeah, I'm done hunting." He goes, "I don't want to sit out in the woods, freeze my ass off." It's like, dude, stop whining. But he was never, like I said, never really into it in the first place. So he got his 2 bucks. I was like, I'm good.
Well, one of the main reasons I like hunting is to get away.
Mm-hmm.
Away from all of the... Because we run concrete pumps for a living, so we're around loud noise all day, every day. So...
Yeah, it's nice to go out there, be away from, your wife not saying, do this, do that, or whatever. Just that was the job I was on the other day, middle of the woods, 4 o'clock in the morning. I shut the pump off, and we just sat there, eyes closed, just relaxing. And that's I'm still good for right now. Put it on deck. But yeah, I mean, even in the off season, I'll go out there and I'll just sit in a stand, look for the deer, wait for the deer to come out, because they're not expecting you to be out there this time of year. But it's just to be around them. That's what I love. Even just having a little fawn walk out or something like that, just watching their habits and just learning from them. That's what I love about it too.
So I had 2 cameras out in the game lands.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They've been dead for almost a whole month.
Yeah.
Just haven't had a chance to go back out there. I went out Sunday.
Pulled the cord.
It was not fun.
Uh.
It was not fun at all. It was the worst day I've ever spent in the woods. It was so hot, muggy, disgusting outside, and the bugs.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I sprayed all of my clothes with that bug spray that I have.
Uh-huh. Oh, is that the...
Dude, that stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
The last time I went in the woods...
Yellow bottle or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's sitting
Yellow
right
can.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is our studio. It's my basement.
Yes, recording in the basement. But
That's hard to see.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Work in progress.
But I gotta give it all to my man Chuck here. I mean, I have a 4-year-old, and his mother and I aren't together anymore. So the weekends, during the week, we don't have a schedule. It could be a 6-hour day, or you had a 20-hour day.
20-hour day on one day.
That was a good day.
Mm-hmm.
So working the times in just to make things work can be tough, and on the weekends with having my 4-year-old makes things hard. So every moment Chuck had, he was down here busting his ass. So I got to give it to him. So thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean the hunting bros thing that I was talking about, my little, I don't even know if I want to call it a side gig business or anything. It's just something that
we'll get it there.
I had dreams for it, and doing it alone was hard. So Chuck was big into podcasts, and he was like, he came to me one day and was like, "You want to start a podcast? I've been wanting to start a podcast for a long time." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, whatever. Like, I'll appreciate any help I can get." So we incorporated the Hunting Bros, and then we came up with the. I was driving one day coming back from a job, and was thinking of ideas for it and came up with, well, what about beers and deers? It's kind of stupid, kind of funny, But I mean, that's what we do. That's what we do normally. I mean, we're at work talking about hunting, fishing, outdoors. So might as well incorporate what we love the most. Some
Beers and deers.
Some beers and deers, exactly. So, yeah. So that's where we're at now, and hopefully we can, build from it. We'll get to the merchandising and stuff like that.
Takes time.
Time, yeah, time.
Time, money.
Yeah, definitely the money.
Yeah.
But, it's we make it, but it's going everywhere else. So.
Mm-hmm. So I have 2 daughters. One I just brought to Pitt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw your sticker on your truck, Pit Dad.
Last week? No, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh wow, she's been gone 2
I
weeks
know.
already.
How you holding
Damn.
up? Yeah. And then you got her pregnant cat upstairs.
Nope, that's
that's
my
your
other
other
daughter's
daughter.
cat
Oh.
who's at cheer camp right now.
Oh, so you're.
So it's just me and the wife currently, and she's at work.
Yeah, Pit Dad, Cat Dad.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. How's she doing over there, Pit, so far?
I haven't heard from her.
Oh yeah, just living life.
So the wife last night saw this video of this whole. So her dorm is like right in the center of everything.
Okay.
I forget what it's called, but it's right next to. I think it's called the Towers or something like that. So she saw this video last night.
Mm-hmm.
There's the whole street is full of people, like this huge party going on at Pitt, right?
Mardi Gras at Pitt.
And they're all wearing headphones. They're all wearing fucking headphones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, why do they all have headphones on? She's like, because that's where they hear the music. I'm like,
So it's just quiet on the street.
so I remember seeing all these gym posts, right? Like, this is what I hear, and like everybody's wearing headphones, and like everybody's like jamming the music and everything, and then this is what you hear in the gym, and it's like ching, 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 ching. Like all you hear is like the weights and everything.
Oh my god.
So could you just imagine that, seeing like 1 million people on the streets and just hearing them?
Just dead quiet,
Yeah.
and they're just.
Everybody's dancing and bopping around and everything. Oh man, I died.
Oh yeah.
I was like, is that really how it is right now? She's like, yeah. And they stayed in their dorm rooms the whole time. I'm like, come on.
all these trends going on nowadays.
Yeah. Well,
That'd be so funny to watch.
like they had lights, fog machines, everything. Going.
And it's just quiet.
It was so funny. But anyway. Yeah, so hopefully you guys can help us grow.
Yeah. Anything much. I have my sticker guy. I still gotta get you the sticker for your truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But hopefully, get the stickers going. Just small things to start off with, and then we'll get to hopefully a website and.
Well, the wife said if I get a cricket, she can make us shirts.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, we can do that. I know. I
Just another thing to add to the list.
more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my ex's friend, we did. She had a cricket. She brought it down. And I tested it on making just like beer coos and stuff like that. And hopefully it'll be different now that I kind of worked the logo. So the problem I was running into with the original logo was it was so detailed that would anything like on a smaller scale, like a koozie or anything like that.
Kind of like that.
Yeah. Well, that's bigger than a koozie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, just this all the detail was it wouldn't come out off the cricket. But I was like, I did a bunch of research on crickets too, and I'm sure you have. You research everything.
I do.
Yeah, the crickets. They're good for like simpler designs, unless you I guess you spend the extra money on like the high end or whatever. I'm sure they get better. I don't know what model she had or whatever, but I had to simplify the logo for the koozies, and still then it didn't turn out that great. Like I had those little geese in my they didn't transfer at all. So, but yeah, we can.
We'll get there.
Yeah, that'd be cool to get some T-shirts. I mocked one up 2 years ago. I just went to Walmart, bought like a $4 black T-shirt, and the transfer iron on stuff, and it turned out pretty good. Faded quick though, but like you said, we'll get to it, and hopefully we'll get your guys' help and get create a following.
I mean, this has been a month in the making, and this is the first time we've actually sat down to record.
Yeah, all because I didn't have work. Well, you have work tonight, but I didn't have work today because of the rain. So I had to go out and run some errands, and then I was like, "How's 2 o'clock sound?" They're like, "Yeah, I got to get up at 6 o'clock, whatever." But sleep's overrated.
10 p.m.
Yeah, whatever it is.
No, I gotta leave at 10 p.m.
Oh, so you got to up at like 8:30, I guess. Maybe sleep in, push it till
I
9.
probably won't even. Because last week, was it last week I was there?
Mm-hmm. But you've been there like at least twice a week down in Maryland.
Yeah, last Friday. I didn't sleep at all Thursday, and we left at. I picked up the other guy at the Walmart in Elverson at 10.
Oh, okay.
I didn't sleep at all.
No.
No. Nope. Sleep's overrated.
Yeah.
I lose a lot of sleep during hunting season anyway, so.
Yeah, no, you just lay in bed waiting for the next morning and be like waiting for 4 o'clock to roll around. Yeah, no, it'll be hopefully this season will be good. But yeah, the whole, you said you went out and checked your cameras, it was hot and muggy and all that stuff.
Oh, it was terrible.
I know a lot of hunters that don't even go out during early season, which
Yeah.
I kind of feel like there's an advantage to early season
Oh,
because,
there's not a lot of hunters in the woods.
well, yeah, that, but it's also the deer, like, they're not under the complete pressure.
Full
pressure. So that's kind of why I feel like, yeah, it's hot sitting out there and you're sweating, mosquitoes and all that stuff like that. But sometimes you get that early season buck running through, you know, they're not obviously chasing like they do during the rut and stuff like that. But there's definitely advantages to it. You know, you have the guys that, you know, the season always, you're either sweating your balls off
Freezing
or
your
freezing
ass
your ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, definitely. We'll see how the season goes. I gotta replace the batteries on my camera too. They've been dead since January, and my camera's only like 10 minutes down the road at our family friend's house. I'm just too lazy to go do it.
Mine's not close at all.
Yeah. Is it the one where you and I hunted?
The one I have set up, well, when I went out, I changed the battery in the one that I have on my mock scrape, and literally that night, I got 2 deer on camera. The next morning, I got 2 more deer on camera.
Okay, nice.
And I got another deer this morning. It was actually a doe.
Okay.
Licking the rope.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that rope. That rope actually worked wonders for you.
Well,
last year.
Yeah, last year I actually got a buck on camera making a scrape right on camera. I was like, damn, dude, my first year hunting.
I know.
I was like, that is awesome.
I know you coming into work. I've been hunting since like I said, probably almost 20 years now, I guess. Yeah, because I'll be 30 in October. And you're sending me pictures left and right of bucks on your cameras, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Did I show you the buck that my buddy sent me?
No.
You don't even want to see it.
Well, then why mention it?
He's big.
Yeah?
Big.
Is it on that private property you guys were hunting?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that whole story.
We're not even going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
no, we're going to.
That's where I spent my whole season, unfortunately.
Yeah. Don't look at me.
Bruh. What the F happened?
Losing connection.
How do I fucking lose connection?
I don't know. Maybe because we're in a basement. No, I guess we'll restart it. Hey, we got that one going.
Yeah, good thing we got 2, I think we got 2 cameras rolling. Don't have Comcast as your cable.
That's how you, dude. I had I had Comcast, and it was awesome because out where I am, not Comcast.
Yeah.
and Comcast was awesome before I moved. But yeah, you know what I saw from that gun shop down the road here? Because I'm always scrolling their website and stuff like that for the review stuff. Just
What?
the one where you got your AR.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they have a 50 BMG.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no way. And then I saw the price on it, and I was like,
Yep, you can stay
you can stay on my phone. But I got it. I don't think I showed you yet. I got that deal on. Oh, shit. I got that deal on the SIG. The SIG I got.
All right, show me a picture of it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen you in person.
I know. That's the other thing. Dude,
Like 10 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, just in passing at the shop. But I haven't even shot it yet. It's still sitting in the safe, just because we've been so busy at work and stuff like that. But
Well, we can go up to the gun range.
or we can come to my farm, or you can join that club that I joined.
Dude, I messaged them the one night that he told me to go. I was at work.
That's right. You told me you were like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that gun club's cool because the reason I joined it is because they have that 3D archery like course in the woods.
Oh, so listen to this crap.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching this video. Shout out to Caitlin Moss. She was doing like a basically tutorial on how to shoot a bow.
Mm-hmm.
Like practice this, practice that, practice this. And I was watching the one video and she's like, you should see how long you can hold your bow back. And I'm like, that's a damn good idea. So the other day I was shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled my bow back. I think I held it for like a minute and 30 seconds. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I could still hold it longer.
Yeah.
So I let the arrow fly. But while I was sitting there, holding my bow back, I was just messing around and I looked through the sight, through the peep sight, through the sight, with both my eyes open.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of cool.
What exactly?
Like being able to see.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because normally I'm like,
You close even when shooting through a scope, you close your eye.
yeah.
I think they teach you to keep both your eyes open.
Yeah.
You gotta use your dominant eye.
Well, obviously.
Unlike my brother, who was shooting his shotgun for the longest time right-handed, but he's left eye dominant. Yeah. So our boss, who I've known all my life, sorry, he's like another dad to me and my brother, and he takes us skeet shooting all the time. I mean, we grew up doing it on the farm, but we actually went to a club and did like this trap courses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he was looking at my brother, and he's holding the gun like this. He's got his eye like this. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" He goes, "Well, I write right-handed." He goes, "Yeah, but put the gun on your left side and see how you do." And sure enough, he puts it on his left side and freaking clay pigeons, dust in the air. He's like, "Dude, you're left eye dominant, but you're right-handed."
That's weird.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if that's like my dad's ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. So, me, I'm all right-handed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they teach you to like aim and keep both eyes open.
Dude, I've always shot
Really?
with one eye. Always.
I can't say I haven't, but I've learned that I shoot the same with both eyes open.
It was weird because then after that, I was like, let me try it. Dude.
Dead on still.
Better.
But, yeah.
Dude, I shot.
I can see.
Because I have the two targets sitting on top of one another.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I shot almost bullseye on the top left, almost bullseye on the top right, and then I shot the one below that, was almost bullseye.
Yeah.
I was at 20 yards.
Okay. Yeah.
And then where it says, I think it says block or something like that, something block.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, let me shoot at the C. I hit just next to the C and right at the K.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, shit.
I'm going to keep doing this.
So then I shot almost the bullseye on the bottom target, and then, because it has 5 targets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bruh. I'm like, this is game changer. I'm like, what the hell?
Maybe you won't miss a deer this season.
Well, I didn't miss a deer last season.
I know, I'm just busting your balls. Yeah. So you got your Fred Bear, which that's a funny story, just like alone.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Why not? That's a funny story, I think. So we were. I'm gonna tell the story. I don't give a shit.
All right.
We were in Delaware, working on doing bridge deck, and
Like 2-3 times a week.
yeah. So we were down there for our last pour, and you know, with me hunting, I never shut up about it.
Yeah.
So-
I'm like, dude, this guy needs to shut the hell up about.
I know.
hunting.
Well, I know. And then you came up to me. You were like, dude, I totally get it. You texted me. You're like, dude, I totally get it. That's
No, I know why.
yeah. You know why I never shut up about it? Because I'm addicted to it.
I think I talk about it more than he does now.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But yeah. So we were doing a bridge deck in Delaware, and there's the Cabela's there in Christiana, or
Yeah.
Christiana. Yeah.
Yep.
And our boss, like I said, is a big hunter, whatever. So he tells us, like, if you're ever like out by the Cabela's or whatever, like we go up, like up north, and then we were down in Delaware, and there's the
Yeah, we did
Cabela's.
that down in Port Clinton.
Yeah.
Right by the Cabela's.
Exactly. Yeah.
I never went one time.
Yeah. So he's like, if you guys are ever up that way and you're done for the day, you want to go to Cabela's, be my guest. Because anytime he's near a gun store, a Cabela's, whatever, he goes in, buys a box or two of ammo, and just stocks up for the season, for goose hunting and duck hunting and stuff like that.
Goose hunting. I'm going to goose hunting this year.
It's a bad year to get into it. They changed the limit down to 1.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember Jody was
one.
telling me about that. Yeah.
I mean, you can still do early season, which I think is 15 birds a person, and you just shoot all the local birds. And I think the field across from us, from my house, I think he planted corn, but I forget when he harvested it. I don't know. My grandfather was a farmer. I just helped out. But yeah, back to the Cabela's. We got done the job, and I was talking to Chuck here about getting into archery, and he's like, yeah, I might, whatever. So we're driving back, and I was like, dude, we're gonna pass Cabela's. You might as well stop. We're down here. It's only like 11 o'clock in the morning. He's like, nah. And I'm driving. He goes, take this exit. So where are we going? He goes, we're going to Cabela's. I was like, fine by me. So he went in there and bought his first bow. Went with a Fred Bear. I don't know what model.
It's very legit.
Very legit. Great deal on it. Full package. All decked out and trophy ridge stuff. And I mean, you were good with it in the first week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were checking in with me with tips and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean.
Never shot a bow in my life, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. What? 40-some years old?
45.
Yeah, 45 years
I'll be
okay.
46 in February.
Okay, all right, yeah. But yeah, within a week, you were doing all right. And
No intentions on hunting, by the way, at this point.
what?
I said no intentions on hunting at
Oh,
this point.
yeah.
Just wanted to shoot a bow.
It's hard when you're mumbling like that. But yeah. And then you went in the hunt, and you were like, "Yep, this is it. This is what I'm doing."
Can't believe I've never done this before in my life.
I know. And now buying guns left and right, and
Just got a sweet deal on that saddle and everything. There was
dude.
no way I was not buying
Yeah,
that.
it's like that deal you got on that is like a bruised dick. You can't beat it. That's my favorite saying now. I love that saying.
It's pretty badass.
But yeah, so but then I went to Lancashire Archery, and because I was shooting a Fred Bear for the longest time. That was my third. I started off with a Fred Bear that my parents got me, and then I went to a Hoyt. I bought it off a buddy of mine who I grew up spotting deer with. He's like a family friend, but he's more of like a cousin to me because we were that close growing up and stuff like that. So he sold me his old Hoyt when he bought a Matthews. I had the Hoyt for a while. I traded an AR-15-22 for a bow because I was like, the 22 is like, it's cool looking. It's an AR like model, but it was only a 22. So I went on like Craigslist or something, and a guy was like, "Oh yeah, no, my wife wants to get into shooting. I thought a 22 would be perfect." So we exchanged. I had a Fred Bear Effect or something like that. I shot that for probably 6 years, and then I was like, doing what we do, making the money that we sometimes make, I was like, you know what? It's my birthday. I'm gonna go, spoil myself. So I went up to Lancaster Archery, and I've always wanted a Matthews ever since like the Z7 came out, like the Creed.
What kind of Matthews
Z7.
do you have now?
Huh?
What kind of Matthews do you have now?
I have the Matthews Lift, which actually there was a bunch of controversy on the Lift because they were prone for their limbs to crack. So actually, I think it got so bad that Matthews took out a recall or something like that, where you can go to a Matthews retailer like Lancaster Archery, which is a great place, by the way. I love Lancaster. That's like mini Cabela's.
I went there once.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool. And they're like, what I like about them is, even for like the salesmen, they're not trying to like have you buy the best of the best. Like I bought my Matthews, which was pretty expensive. I mean, for those of you who shoot archery, know Matthews, stuff like that. You know the prices of those bows nowadays. But I was like, after shooting 20 years, I was like, it's time to get something brand new, spoil myself. But the guy, like, Matthews makes all their own attachments, quivers, stabilizers, rests, all that stuff. The guy looked at me and goes, do you really want, like, any Matthews stuff? And I'm like, no, not really. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already spending this much on a bow. So a couple of things I was able to take off my Fred Bear, because I had a quad rest. I went and got a new quiver. I went with I think it's Trophy Ridge. I've always wanted one because they have like the green light button on it. I thought that was pretty cool. So I got that, and I think I got a new set of gold tip arrows. I've shot gold tip for probably 15 years now, and the Hunter XT and the Hunter, like that Hunter line of gold tip arrows, I absolutely love. There's never had a problem with them. They fly straight, and I've always stuck with Blazer fletchings too. I know a lot of guys have changed to different styles and stuff like that. I just like the simple, short little Blazers. But yeah, up there he was just like, do you really need any of this Matthews? Because I mean, the stabilizer in itself is like $200 or whatever.
Dude, I built a Hoyt.
Yeah, that's right.
I know.
Yeah. You bought the Hoyt and you're pricing this, pricing that.
No, I didn't buy it. I
know you didn't buy it.
I built it.
Yes, you did.
Built it on the website.
Yep. And then you're set. Yeah. Well, the price was.
So, with the range finding site.
Cheater.
Yeah, with the range finding site, and I think I had. I don't remember if I put I think it was the 8-inch stabilizers with the bipod, so you can set it down.
Yeah,
it's like the
legs,
the stand or whatever, like the built-in stand.
Yeah, Matthews has one too.
It was.
It's like a 3-leg thing.
I don't know. It was like $4,700 or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm like
priced out all together.
No.
It was an RX something.
RX-9.
Yeah, that's right, 9. But Hoyt's good bows. I'm surprised because back when I was younger, looking at the prices between Matthews and Hoyt's, Hoyt was still like relatively on the cheaper end, and Matthews was like way up.
And then they're equally priced.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, I'm looking at Hoyt's when I went to go buy my Matthews, and I'm looking at the prices. And I was like, holy shit! Like,
yeah.
What the fuck's going on here? But no, and even the color schemes, like the one that you had, like the
bourbon,
like that's
so
such
nice.
a cool color.
Bourbon riser, bourbon limbs, sand string. Oh,
yeah,
that's so badass. So badass.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool bow. I don't know. I like the traditional like look of a compound, and Hoyt has that freaking bar, like by the grip. You know what I'm talking about on the risers. So if you pull up a picture of a Hoyt, and my Hoyt even way back when, they always had the same design. There's like when you're holding the bow, it has this freaking bar in the riser. It's just the design of them, kind of like, I don't know, I can't get with it. I like the look of the Matthews, like the parallel limb look, the smaller frame, stuff like that, and it's good because I do a lot of ground blind on it, And I like that just because it's easier. You don't really have to carry, like, you could go out there dressed in your pajamas and shoot a deer because you're in a blind. It doesn't matter, yeah. So, and it's nice now that, like, I have my son. I'm gonna he's going to goose hunting with us, and it's so funny watching him because, like, he'll bring out his Nerf gun, and he's got these big old earmuffs, dude. Every time he's at my house, he finds those earmuffs and he puts them on his head and just, like, plays. Like, he'll play with his Magnetiles or Legos, whatever, and he just be wearing these headphones singing to himself, but they're freaking huge on his head, so he looks hilarious. I have to show you a video. When we were moving out of our old house, I had this little ride-in, like, Spider-Man car, and he's sitting in there. The battery's dead, doesn't move. He's just sitting in it, but he's singing to himself with these big blue headphones, like earmuffs on. And my dad turned him on to this song called "Chicks Dig It." I forget who it's by, but he's just. I have it on video. He's sitting in his car, big headphones, just playing, driving it. He's just singing, "Chicks dig it, chicks dig it," and I'm like, I'm sure chicks dig that, buddy. He's so funny.
In your big blue headphones.
But yeah, definitely the ground blind hunting. I'm gonna probably do a lot more this year, just because he knows how to sit there and be quiet. When we went out goose hunting, like we were like, "All right, dude, they're coming in," and he had his little Nerf gun, his headphones on, and we're like, "All right, Jameson, get him!" And he's like, and the gun makes noise. He's like, pew, pew, pew. And we're like, "Go get him, go get him!" And that kid, at 3 years old, he was going out there, grabbing the dead goose by its neck and just dragging it back to the pile. He's like, "All right, when's the next one?"
Next round.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. My best buddy. But
yeah, days like that, I wish I had a boy.
you still got one daughter here. You can.
Nah.
Does she like to shoot guns at all, or anything, nothing like that?
Nope, she's a cheerleader.
Cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have my stepdaughter. I told you about her this past. Her birthday was in April. I told you what she asked me for, right?
No.
She's a cheerleader. She's a girly girl, but she comes up to me and she goes, "Dad," I said, "What's up?" She goes, I've been thinking. I'm like, okay.
Wait, Mia?
Yeah, Mia.
Oh.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, your wife was her teacher. Mia goes, "Dad, I've been thinking." I'm like, "All right." She goes, "Well, all these kids nowadays, they want new iPads and stuff like that for their birthdays. My birthday's coming up," and I'm like, "Uh huh." She goes, "I want a shotgun." She's turned 11. She goes, "I want a shotgun for my birthday." I'm like, "For what?" She goes, "I want to go hunting." I'm like, "Really?" "Yeah." Okay. So I was talking to, I forget his name, one of the foremans for the companies we pump for. Who is the company we were pumping for at that Coatesville school? He used to work, the company he was working for got bought out or shut down or whatever.
Oh, George.
George. Yeah, so I went to go pick up concrete hoses from him, and he pulls up in the scissor, or in the lull, and he shuts it off, and I'm like, "What's up?" And he was like, "We gotta talk turkey first, or we gotta talk hunting first before we do anything." I'm like, "All right, cool. I got nothing else going on."
George is a big bird hunter.
He's a big hunter, like, in general. Like, he'll take off work like 3 weeks out of the year to go hunting, whether it's
one day.
Yeah, like, one day.
One day.
We'll get to that.
One day I'll be able to get there.
Yeah, dude. He travels like all over the place to go hunting. Like his trophy room, I think he was telling me that he lost space in his house for mounts, so he just started trucking them all into his cabin. And I'm like, that sounds like a good problem to have.
Not a bad problem.
Yeah. So I was telling him about how Mia wanted a shotgun for her birthday, and she's never shot a gun before. And I have my 12 gauges, I have my 20 gauges and stuff like that. But like I have all like heavier power firearms just because.
Big boy guns.
Yeah, big boy guns, big boy toys. So he was telling me he bought his grandson for turkey season. It's made by Stevens, but it's
a 410.
Yeah, it's a 410 single shot break action, and I think
I have a 410.
yeah, you have an old. You said
It's
that was,
old. Yeah.
That was your great grandfather.
Great grandfather. Yeah.
Yeah, I think cool. I love like guns that get passed down through generations. That's something.
I found out a couple weeks ago that my dad actually did hunt.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. So him and I were shooting the shit, talking, and he's like, I bought my grandson this Stevens. I think they call it I forget what model it is, but it's a little 410 break action, and it comes with a turkey choke in it because she wanted to go out for spring turkey, and obviously, for you guys who know, there's a youth day, and her birthday's like 2 weeks before the youth day of archery, or not archery, for turkey. So I bought her the shotgun, and the night she opened it, we went out to the backyard, and she's just hammering away. She was actually really good too. So we went out for a spring turkey, or for youth turkey, and I just went out to I went up to Schuylkill County, little bit past Cabela's in Hamburg, just the public land. I wasn't expecting much to happen, because it's a place that I never. Oh, my beer's getting to me.
You want another one?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, here, finish this one here quick. But yeah, we went out to a spot. She's like, "What time we gotta wake up?" And I'm like, "Ash crack of dawn." She's like, "Okay." She's like, "All right." And I took her out during spring turkey 3 years ago with me and my buddy, and we probably walked 6 or 7 miles. And at that point, she was 7 or 8. Dude, she didn't complain once. She was a trooper. I was so impressed. I was so proud of her. So took her out, and we're walking up the mountain, and I'm calling probably every 150 yards and just chirping on the sleeve, and 2 of them sounded off. So you walk up the mountain and it actually splits into 2. You can either climb directly up the mountain, or you can kind of go around it. So we went around, and the turkeys were gobbling, but the sound got distant when we went this way. So we were it's all right, we're turning around. She's like, we have to turn around, and I'm like, yeah, you want to kill a turkey or not? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, well then we're turning around. So we went back down the trail and climbed up straight directly up the mountain, and we got within 100 yards of the 2 gobblers. One shut up, and one kept hammering. So we set up on this log, and I was like, all right, get on your knees, put the gun down here. I told her, I was like, this turkey, he's gonna end up right there. And she's like, you don't know that. And I'm like, watch, he's gonna end up right there. So we hear him getting closer and closer. I'm like, all right, get ready, cock it back, and this thing comes in blazing hot. And she saw it, the first glimpse that she got of it, she fired. She missed, unfortunately, but I've been hunting turkeys for 10 years and I still don't have one. I don't even think I've shot at one yet. Yeah, haven't even shot at one yet. So for her first time to go out turkey hunting at all,
and you actually even see a turkey,
hear a turkey, shoot at a turkey,
that is wild.
Absolutely nuts. She was she wasn't even upset that she missed. She was so excited just to be out there and have that experience.
That is wild.
I know, it was so it was so heartwarming to see her not even discouraged. Somebody who's never gone out, misses, who's so excited, misses, and walks out of there with her head held high, like she just won a freaking boxing match.
She's a good kid.
Yeah, real good kid. And so she, I had her over 2 nights ago, and I got a new gun cabinet. She's looking back. She's like, "Is my gun in there?" yeah. She goes, can we go out and shoot it? It's like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I gotta get up for work in like 3 hours. So I was like, another time. But yeah, dude, she ever since she shot it, like she was scared to shoot it at first when like out of the box. But she shot it twice, and it was getting dark. She was just like, she's like, I want to keep shooting. I'm like, no, we can't. But
Darkness.
Darkness, and then, but yeah, that whole turkey hunting experience was absolutely phenomenal.
I never even went last year.
Well,
Just so anybody knows, there's no turkeys where we live.
Yeah.
We have to travel very far to go see turkeys.
Yeah, yes, for sure. I mean, there's a hen that runs across my backyard every now and then. She's done it for probably 6 seasons, 6 years now. But it's always just her. It's just this lone hen. We don't know where she goes, where she comes from, because we don't see her any other time. But yeah, I told you. I mean, it's right up past Hamburg. You can go up into those mountains and you can hear the turkeys, see the turkeys. My dumbass travels 4.5 hours to Potter County, thinking it's going to be a successful year every year. And I get up there, and this last year, I got my ass whooped by turkeys. I probably walked 15 miles. Got my ass whooped.
That's like elk hunting.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. Yeah, I went up this past season, and you'll hear them on the roost, but as soon as they hit the ground, it's nothing.
Dead silent.
Yeah. So this year was the closest I've ever gotten to shooting a turkey, because I found one that was hammering on his own. Like every 10 minutes, I pulled up to a spot. I pulled up to a gas well, got out of my truck, closed the door, and without even calling, he freaking hammered. And he's like 70 yards from me. I'm like, oh shit. So I put my vest on, grabbed my gun, started going in, and I went in, and the further I got in, the further he got. Like, so I probably chased this bird probably 2.5 miles. I finally got him into like a little valley, and I set up. Like, I heard him, I set up, and then he'd move. I'd pick my setup up and move. And finally, when I got him in that valley, he stayed there for probably an hour and a half. I sat probably for an hour and a half with this turkey within 100 yards of him, and I could not see him, and he would not move. But I couldn't get any closer, or else like I'm gonna bugger him. So I'm leaned up against a tree. I got my gun barrel down. I'm waiting for him in his direction, and then I see a head pop out. I'm like, oh shit. So as soon as I saw his head, I clicked the safety off, and he heard the safety.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
I got like 3.5 hours invested in this freaking turkey, and he hears my safety and goes, go on. And then once you spook a turkey, you're 99% of the time, they won't talk again. So it's like, oh, well, there goes 3 hours of my life.
Yep.
But just like, that's why we do it. It's just for the experience. Like, it's cool to come home with a trophy. But like you said, going out there, being quiet, like being in the quiet. That's what's, that's what it's all about.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah. Time invested, and it's a good time.
I had a lot of time invested last year.
Yeah, you would text me saying, hey, I'm going out scouting, and it's like 99 degrees out. I'm like, yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Go have fun scouting. I'm gonna sit on my couch, drink a beer, and wait for my picture to show up on my phone. But yeah, dude, it's a good time. And I'm glad I got somebody somebody else in the hunt. Because honestly, that's what I enjoy a lot about is educating. And that was kind of this whole thing, but the hunting bros that I came up, like, it's not just me, like, people to watch me hunt. It's, I want to be able to educate people, get people, interested in hunting. And so you're like one of my first clients. Not really a client, but you're just somebody that enjoys hunting as much as I do now.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Just the I don't know what you would call it, gratification, I guess.
I think that's the word. Gratitude, gratifying, yeah.
Yeah, you harvest the
Big
animal
words.
and you get it butchered and everything, and then you end up eating all the meat from the animal that you took.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that was the one thing that my dad taught me growing up. Like when I wanted to get into hunting, he was like, "If you shoot something, you're gonna eat it." So growing up, shooting groundhogs off the farms, my grandfather wanted them out of the fields and digging holes and shit. My dad was like, "You're gonna eat the groundhog?" No.
No.
What the hell's wrong with you? He's like, "Well, you shot it. You're gonna have to eat it." I said, "No, I get paid $5 for it. That's okay." Just I get the satisfaction of helping my grandfather out, and I get $5. So, but yeah, I know what you mean. Just going out there, being mountain man.
Mountain man.
Out there, bringing home and supplying, putting food on the table for your family. That's something.
Well, I'm hoping this year I get more than a button buck.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I think I got one last year. I can't remember because I got a doe.
No, you got 2 deer last year. I had to have. I did the Euro mount for you.
Yeah, you did the 9-pointer that I got up in Potter County. That was on a Sunday, so props to Sundays. Yeah, and then you didn't do that little 4-point that I did a mercy. Okay, I had to do a mercy killing on the
that's
farm.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do a mercy
I
killing.
remember you telling me that.
Yeah, just because he was 3-legged and hopping, he was skin and bone, and I felt bad. And my brother's ex-girlfriend was coming over, and when she comes up the road, her scan lights scan the field, or her headlights scan the field. And then she called my brother. My brother called me. He goes, "You home?" So yeah, why? He goes, "There's a 3-legged deer that looks like it's about to keel over." So I was like, "All right, I'll be out there." So I texted my uncle who lives on the farm now. It was like, "If you hear a gunshot, it's just me. Don't come out blazing on the 4-wheeler. It's just me." But yeah, dude, hunting is an addiction.
Definitely
It scratches an itch that nothing else can. All attributes about it.
Yeah.
Just preparing for it is exciting.
Yep.
Expensive,
Very.
but just preparing for it, getting it. There's nothing else like a plan that comes together. You do all this prep work, you do all this and all that, and you go out there and you harvest something. It's great.
Can't wait.
I know.
Wait a minute. Wait a sec. Today is 8/20.
I know what 420 is. What's 820?
1 month. Season
1
over.
month? I haven't even looked at the books.
September 20th.
I have to go. I just have to. I didn't get any doe tags yet.
I did.
Yeah, I usually.
It's almost round 3.
I know. I keep seeing posts on the PA game commission page and stuff like that. But I'm almost.
Did you get your hunting license, Ellie?
No.
Right.
I'm always last minute. Dude, last year I bought my hunting license.
Yeah, the day before we went
The
hunting.
day before, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I'll go hunting tomorrow. Oh yeah, I gotta get my license first. So quickly ran to Walmart, got all my stuff.
Nope, got my license already, got my buck tag. Actually, this year you get a doe tag with your buck tag, with your hunting license.
Yeah, I thought I read about something like
So
like
you
that.
get an antlerless and you get an antlered tag when you get your license.
Nice. So I'll only have to maybe buy 1 doe tag.
I have 3.
You bought like what, 6 last year?
Yeah, I had 7 tags last year.
7 tags.
Only filled 1.
You were expecting a big year,
Yeah, I was actually.
but
I had high hopes.
yeah. Well, we all do. So, especially your first year, you're all excited.
Well, I have super high hopes this year.
Yeah. All that scouting you do and stuff like that, which.
So last year, I probably could have had at least 4, but newbie hunting things. I screwed up. Probably at least 3 of those were my fault. The first one was I left my release in my bag.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Big ass doe, 8 yards
Yep.
from my stand. The first time I ever went out by myself in my tree stand. Yeah. I left the release in the bag. Forgot to even put it on. She was a big doe and literally walked 8 yards right in front of me. Never even spotted me or anything. I'm like,
just my luck.
yep, there she goes. Yep.
Yeah.
And it was raining. It was raining that day too. I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'll never forget that day.
All around bad morning.
Yep.
But that rain gets them up on their feet most of the time.
Usually it's just after the rain, but it rained 2 days before that too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a pretty good feeling about, because Sunday when I went out to get the camera and change the battery in the other one, I brought the stand and everything, the saddle.
Oh, you just like test it out. You never told me how you like it.
It's so badass.
Yeah.
Because my first stick I put 2 aiders.
Okay.
So it has a double step aider.
Yeah.
So my first stick and the second stick has an aider.
Okay.
So literally my first 2 sticks, I'm over 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 more with aiders. So
I've
I'll be able to get 20 feet in the air easy.
Yeah.
Quickly. Dude, it's so fast.
Yeah.
So fast. It never even doing it before. It probably took me 3 minutes to get up that high, get my platform set, and onto the platform.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you still use the hang-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I don't like hang-ons.
Not anymore.
I'll
be able to go to any tree now.
That's what when I mean watching all like the hunting bros, like that's all they use. Like I see them doing it, or not hunting bros, sorry, the hunting public. Big inspiration. They're kind of what really turned me on to, getting into all this. Not hunting in general, but
Mobile hunting.
yeah, mobile hunting. Like just to seeing them, the spots that they can get into, the spots that you can get into with a tree saddle, is just like, all right, yep, I gotta pull the trigger here pretty soon. And now that you got one, I'm like,
yep, you gotta get one
yeah,
now.
I gotta get one now. So, but yeah, seeing like you get them weird funky trees where the trunk's only like 6 feet off the ground, but then you got these crazy branches, and you can just pick one,
Yep.
get in it. That's what I love about it. I mean, you can't get a ladder stand in there. So
You ain't getting a climber up that tree either.
that's the other thing. Yeah. There's nothing like that. You can get a hanger in there, but I don't like hang-ons. If they're the platform, I know they make ones now where the platforms are bigger. Me being 6'1" and big feet and shit like that. Like, yeah, I ended up like tiptoeing around my platform. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that shit. So, but yeah, definitely. I look at Tether and all that other stuff like that, like big companies like that. So, what'd you say? Trophy line?
Yeah, I got trophy line. I got trophy line, backpack, saddle, ropes. And I have Novix platform and Novix sticks.
Okay.
And I just spray foamed the inside and still taped them.
They look good.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
I even did the buckles on the straps. So there will be no tingy tingy, zero tinging. Yep, super excited for this year.
Yeah.
I got Evolution broadheads coming.
Okay. Are they mechanical or fixed blade?
Kind of both.
Oh yeah.
WCB swears by them.
So what? They got expandable blades on them, but on the shaft.
The tip of it
the tip
is.
of it is.
So even if it doesn't deploy, which
You're still getting some.
you're getting,
Some
I
width
think it's
to it.
3/4 of an inch. Because it's got like a broadhead on the end,
Mm-hmm.
and then the expandable.
Yeah.
What the hell are they called? Damn it. Because I know they have the turkey wreckers.
This freaking mic, dude. Keeps losing. There we go.
I know they have. Oh, I'm drawing a blank now. I don't know. They should be here, I think, today.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I started out with Muzzies, just because Walmart sold them, and then for a long time I was shooting the Nap Spitfires, the archery product Spitfires. And I've had some luck with them, but I've shot deer with them.
Are they fixed?
No, they're expandables.
Expandable?
Yeah, they come out when on entry. They fold out like this. Like I know a bunch of these new ones that they on impact they come out like normal fucking blades or whatever. But I've shot deer with the Spitfires where I go and find the arrow afterwards, and like maybe only one blade actually open. Yeah. So I mean,
well, I like Evolution because they're manufactured in the United States. They do not outsource anything. Everything they make, I forget where they're out of. I think I want to say Missouri. Could be wrong on that. Don't fact check me. But everything they do is all in the U.S.
nice.
That's pretty much the only reason. That and WCB swears by them.
Okay, nice.
They even went. They shot pigs with them. All the episodes that I listen to, that's all they use is the. God damn it! I can't remember the name of them. Yep, drawing blank.
Nah, it happens. Happens when you get older.
Yeah,
Blanks.
CRS. Can't remember shit.
Yeah, no. Two of my big inspirations for hunters growing up was shout out to Michael Waddell.
Michael Waddell.
I love Michael Waddell. And I used to watch the. Actually, I still watch it on one of the outdoors apps that Roku has, whatever. It's The Crush with Lee and Tiffany.
Mm.
Like I love when they're not serious all the time. Like they do funny shit, whatever. So it's
That's why I love WCB.
Yeah,
Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, I gotta start listening to them. You keep telling me about them, and I started listening to. I listened to a few podcasts from that guy that hit me up. He saw my sticker on the back of my truck, and he followed me on the Marsh Boys.
Oh, Marsh Boys.
Marsh Boys. Shout out to Marsh Boys. Good guys. I was driving to Wawa in the morning, and I get this follow on my Hunting Bros page, and then a message. I'm like, let me just see what it is. And the guy was like, hey, I just saw your sticker on the back of a red Ram. Thought I'd give you a follow and shoot you a message, and I'll have to check you out, and feel free to check us out, whatever. And he's actually this whole podcast thing, this idea you had. He invited me to his podcast. I still want to get down there and do it. It's just with our work schedule, it always sucks. I think they record every Monday or something like that. Like Monday at 6 o'clock, and it's like I can't.
Oh my God.
I think they're based out of South Jersey. I want to say. Like I said, like don't fact check me. Yeah, my memory's horrible, but they got a really cool podcast. It's kind of like this. Like there's nothing scripted.
Yeah.
They're not censored or anything like that. Or, but they also do a lot of fishing and stuff like that, which I like because I used to fish a lot when I was a kid, but I lost all again with developers, or not really so much developers, but I just lost a lot of my private ponds and stuff like that, and so I kind of got out of fishing. And now that we have my family beach house down in Maryland where stripers run on Chesapeake, I really want to get back into fishing. So they get into that. But yeah, it was kind of cool to have something that I kind of started, and I just put a sticker on my truck, and that's the reason. That's the reason why people wrap their vehicles with company stuff, whatever, just to get noticed. And he was the first person that was like, yeah, I saw your sticker on your truck. I thought I'd follow you, which was pretty cool. But forget where the hell I was going with all that. I don't remember what we were talking about.
Same.
Yeah. I know we were talking about broadheads before that. I think I was talking about like Michael Waddell and Lane Tiffany and stuff like that.
Like what else? Yeah.
Yeah. But
Podcast.
yeah, growing up watching them was, that learn a lot from them. And honestly, shout out again to the hunting public. What I love about them is it's not just hunting. It's like they educate you almost every step in every episode. It's like, we're doing this because of this, or the deer did this because most likely because of this, and you learn from them. Like, that's how I really sharpen my skills, is just listening to them. So
That's why I started listening to podcasts.
yeah,
Because all the driving that we do, I can listen to podcasts while we drive.
yeah.
That's literally all I do. I don't even listen to music anymore.
I know.
I do not listen to music anymore. I'd rather listen to 5 hours worth of podcasts on learning how to hunt. And
What'd you listen?
I was listening to a podcast when he got here.
That's right, you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you listening to a podcast on the way out to Pittsburgh? Or-
Yeah, WCB.
Oh, to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, because the last episode was, whenever that episode dropped, I think it was like 3.5 hours, I think, something like that.
Nice. We'll get there. I don't even know how long we've been recording now.
This
probably
one,
do.
46 minutes.
Well, remember, this one got cut.
Yeah.
So
So it was probably,
it's
we're probably on 2 hours now.
yeah
What time is it?
for someone that has to
3:41. Yeah. It's almost bedtime.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go to bed around 5 or 6. So when I go to bed, it's not when I hunt and fall asleep.
Yeah.
I won't fall
that's
asleep.
the problem.
I won't fall asleep probably till like 10.
Go to bed at 4 and be awake when I have to get up.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, hopefully this will grow into bigger things.
That's the plan.
Yeah. So,
Just got to do this more often.
well, if our work schedule would line up,
Yeah.
it'd be great. I know. Like I said, the only reason today worked is because of the rain. I wasn't working.
Rain like every day for months and then none.
Yeah.
It's good that we got rain though.
Yeah, we needed it. Was it rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey,
Yeah.
whiskey makes my baby? A little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a baby. Thank God. I don't do that shit.
I do. We just had our 21-year anniversary.
Ah, congratulations. What'd you do? Anything fancy? No.
During the week. And then, what the hell was it? September will be 28 years together.
Nice.
27 years. 28 years. 28 years together.
Nice, dude.
Yep. Long time.
Yeah.
She'll be on the podcast one of these days.
What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know. The wife side of the of the hunting.
All I hear down in that basement is drinking
Yeah.
and deer.
Yeah. It's the only thing to live for these days.
I know. Ain't much left. So.
Yep. Oh, what do you want to call it?
Yeah, we'll call it. I'm gonna go home and chase my. Oof. Yep. Go home and chase myself around and.
I'm gonna go shower. Say hi to the wife because she got home. She's a school teacher, so
Yeah. They just started school again, didn't they?
not yet.
Oh.
She went back.
Okay.
Kids go Monday.
That's right. Yeah. That's what Hank told me.
Yep, kids go back Monday. She went back Tuesday. She works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'm leaving.
You're leaving.
I won't be back till Friday night.
What's today? Monday? That's right. Oh. Wait, what? Friday night? Why? Are you?
They're going 2 days in a row.
Oh. Yeesh.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't even work today. I'm like, I'm not even going in. I'm gonna have 16 hours tomorrow and probably 20 hours on Friday. So
It'll be a great weekend.
Yeah.
weekend of just laying around,
Sleeping.
recovering. Yeah. Do concrete, they said.
Yeah.
It'd be fun, they
Be
said.
fun. Not.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. Well, hopefully we can do it. Well, it won't be this week,
Nope.
but next week we'll try to get back in here.
Maybe record 2 episodes.
Be nice. Definitely would be nice. Hopefully the weather is coming in a little bit.
So I'm gonna put. Do you want this on the Hunting Bros on the YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'll find a way to upload it.
'Cause this is gonna go on the Beers and Deers YouTube channel.
Okay. Well, we can always post it to both.
Yeah, well, that was my plan.
Yeah.
And I also recorded everything that I did on Sunday.
Nice.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
It was not nice.
Okay.
It was not nice at all. I found a dead deer, all bones, in the woods.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Nice.
something definitely ate everything. Of
Yodi,
that.
maybe. Hopefully.
It was a decent sized deer because the leg bones were like that big.
Yeah.
So it was probably over fawn, like it was a good size. Even the skull.
It was a deer.
Even the skull was pretty big.
Okay.
So
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get back in here. So.
gotta get out to the woods again.
Yeah, I guess I gotta get out there sooner than later.
Just more practice with
If it
the sticks. Sticks in the saddle.
Yeah. Nope. I'll just go clear out some shooting lanes around my ladder stands, and that'll be about it. That'll be my prep. So, but
All right,
yeah.
my guy. Let's call it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Hopefully,
Thanks for watching the
Yeah.
Beers and Deers podcast.
it makes me laugh. Beers and
I
deers.
love it. I absolutely
It's
love
like
it.
it's funny, stupid, but it works.
Funny, stupid. I like
So,
funny, stupid.
all right, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.